talk about iiRcade. iiRcade news. Appears that iiRcade is going to be officeless, as they have basically been given orders to move, and so they'll be moving.
Lastly, there's been a lot of things going on. So a lot of things going on happening at here. Like one of the biggest thing was that our owner of the building of our office has recently sold the building to somebody, and everybody in this building have been asked to vacate. So that's been driving us crazy because, as you guys may know, we have a lot of stuff here in our office. And I just came back from Korea, so we have to find a new office and things like that. So we had to move things over to storage until we find a new office and things. So we've been going crazy, and I think we're gonna continue to go crazy. So probably until we find a new office and get settled down and things, maybe a month, I don't know, month, maybe 2 months, I don't know. We may need to go quiet for a while because of this. I mean, there are other stuff that's happening as well. So that's why we've been going crazy. On top of this, now we have this office issue. So this week, last week, the week before, we've been going crazy. And then now we have to find office and find a new office, get situated and things like that. So it may be a while before we are able to come back to normal. Just as an FYI. So there is probably going to be many things impacted again because we don't have an office until we find a new one. Customer service is probably going to be delayed. My sincere apologies for that in advance. And then everything else is going to be delayed. And we will be working from home probably during this time. But again, it's not just working, right? I mean, finding office and doing other stuff, that's just gonna go crazy. So I ask for your understanding while we get resituated. It's gonna take some time, but if we're slow during this time, I ask for your understanding. So thank you so much for that. This is going to be our last broadcast in Layer. Did we get enough time to vacate legally? I think so. They sold the building, and he let us know that he sold the building, and we had really good relationship. So we said, sure, okay, fine. And he gave us a good amount of time to pack up, but we had too many things in our office, so and too many heavy things too, so it's been taking a little while.
Apparently, owners have decided to change the way they rent out the space. So I know what a pain that is. Happened to me recently, and you know, it's a tough break, but you know, hopefully iiRcade can bounce back and they can get and regain the resources they need to move forward. I'm a huge fan of iiRcade, so I wish them nothing but the best. But one has to wonder, how did they become officeless? I mean, I would have liked them to have taken the initiative to try to work something out before they had to shut down and move.
Hard question from Piggy. Why didn't you have a new office lined up when you were given notice? Fantastic question, because I was in Korea, number one. Number two, it's not too long ago when we heard this. And number three, we have a lot of stuff here. On top of a lot of stuff that's going on. a lot of stuff that we have to vacate first and things like that. So at no time whatsoever. Question: hand pink waving. Is it like this? How long are you predicting it will be good to get in the office? Sorry about that. I'm not sure. TBD. You need some happy juice. Yes, I do, my friend. I need some happy juice. Something that's happier than a spindrift.
When I asked Jong on live stream, he said it's to be determined when iiRcade will be back to doing things as usual. Other iiRcade news. iiRcade is running a giant sale right now, the Backyard Summer Sale. A lot of games are heavily discounted. It's time to pick up some of them titles you're missing. And I would recommend everyone download everything to your machine. You know, there's no risk to having it on your machine. That way you're safe in the future. It's a good time to scoop up some of the games you're missing. A reminder that once the games are in your library on your machine, nothing can happen that's going to take those games away from you. So, you know, if there are titles you want, scoop them up now. Complete your collection on the iiRcade. See if you have a nice standalone arcade with tons of good games on it. iiRcade news this week can be basically summed up by two different messages on their Facebook page. First one I'm going to read highlights of is from Jim Harper, who's been one of the great people inside the iiRcade community. He points out that they're doing the backyard game sale, and this is the time to scoop up titles. No matter what, you want to have those games on your machine because it makes the machine better. It's games that you've been on the fence on, now's the time to scoop them up while they're on sale. We also got Mayhem Brawlers on sale for 50% off. $10 for that game is a steal. And we got a new playable character that you can unlock called the Alley Witch. Made a video of it on my channel, how to unlock Alley Witch. We got two brand new games. You know, they're all right. One's a homebrew. One is a point and click adventure and brawler. The biggest news is that they're moving out of their headquarters since the owner has sold the building. iiRcade's going to have to go dark for a while they look for a new location. That means we can expect less game releases. We can expect delays with customer support. You know, I'm not sure if Jong and Mike will be answering support tickets, but you know, the most alarming thing is that Jong was saying they have no resources at the moment to make new cabs. He also said they're working to renew the Double Dragon license since it's expired. I don't see that being a big deal because most people that have an iiRcade, if you want a Double Dragon, you have it. To me, that's almost a waste at this point. Anyone that wanted Double Dragon 1, 2, and 3, they have them. I mean, especially without new cabs, why dump the money into a license? But, you know, it is a big license. Then there's another comment from Kevin here. You know, he points out that users have been waiting for a UI update forever. You know, the going dark is not a good look, you know, because Michael's streamed from different locations before. I mean, you can really stream on YouTube from anywhere. But, you know, I want to see iiRcade bounce back. And I think we need to be patient and see what happens. But these two posts are both correct, and they're both very different opinions about what is happening right now with iiRcade. This has been papabrad with a home arcade walk and sock. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Maybe even becoming a member of the iiRcadians Illuminati. As always, stay legit.